something that a lot of you don't know. Hey dolls and kin dolls, it's the SX Recovery Mother here with another episode for the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on so that way you're aware of when I add a new episode to the channel. So dolls and kin dolls, I'm so excited. I just finished recovering my first doll by myself. I did have some assistance the first couple of days, and then I finished the rest of the assignment by myself. I had the pleasure of recovering in a wonderful and amazing young woman. Well, she's not a young woman, but she's a woman. I had an absolute pleasure with her. For HIPAA reasons, I like to keep all of my clients anonymous. But when she sees this video, she's going to know I had a wonderful time working with you. It was truly my pleasure. It really, really was. One of the things that I highly recommend when you are looking for post-op care is making sure that if you're staying at a recovery house, the person that is going to be at the house manager or the recovery assistants, that someone is a registered medical professional, someone that you can look up on any state's board of nursing. Now understand, I am a CNA and I am not going to be licensed in all 50 states. I may not be licensed, in the particular state that you live in or you're asking me to come to help recover you. That's just not ideal. I am a CNA. I have been a CNA for 10 years. As I said in my first video, I'm also was a clinical medical assistant and phlebotomy technician. You can look, I can give you my CNA license number. I can give you that number for several states. That's one of the things that you want to make sure you're looking for in post-op recovery, is that someone, whoever or whatever the facility is that you'll be staying, has a licensed medical professional. That in the event something happens, someone is going to be held responsible and liable, and that there will be some type of ramifications for whatever negative thing does happen. You want to make sure the person that you're staying with or the facility that you'll be staying with is a licensed and registered business. A lot of these recovery houses out here are illegal in the sense that they are not licensed, insured, and bonded. And that if something were to happen to you in the recovery house, they may have an LLC that removes the liability from the business, but there will be no ramifications on the person. And I mean, that's basically how business works. But there are a lot of recovery houses that don't even have LLCs. I just wanted to throw this quick tip out here that whatever you choose to do with your post-op recovery, make sure that whoever you're staying with is licensed, insured, and bonded, and that they have a medical license that you can look up. Do not just think that, oh, my cousin, my sister got surgery, they recovered on their own, or I helped her recover and she's fine. These plastic surgery centers are doing dozens of surgeries every single day. They are still human. There are bound to be mishaps. It happens. Even the best of the best surgeons outside of plastic surgery have the worst days. You have bad days. You as an individual, as a woman, as a man, or however you identify, you might be the best at what you do, and there are still days that you could have done better. So understand that I'm trying to make sure I say this in a way that doesn't hurt my reputation with my future reputation or relationships with any facilities. Understand that these surgeons are human, and that if they're performing dozens of surgeries a day, they are not giving each and every one of you the individual care and attention that your body needs. Some of these surgeons, they don't care if your hemoglobin is right at the borderline. They're still going to let you free bleed, and that's how your hemoglobin ends up dropping, and you need a blood transfusion, you're fainting, you're passing out, you're not able to eat, you're not drinking enough fluids, and then boom, you're in the hospital. Because you didn't look up your surgeon, you didn't do your proper research on the facility, you didn't make sure that he was board certified, and then you're staying with your cousin, grandma, auntie, uncle, whoever, and they have no medical experience at all. Y'all don't even have a blood pressure cuff. You don't have an O2 sensor. You don't have any type of medical equipment. And it is the same thing when you all are choosing to stay at these recovery houses that are not licensed, insured, and bond. You should be able to ask them for their EIN, or I think in Miami it's called a TIN or something like that. But in Florida it's called a TIN. But I'm going to double check and make sure. And if it's not that, when I edit this video, I'll be putting it right here and letting you know what it is for the state of Florida, because this is like the heartbeat of the plastic surgery world. So you want to make sure that whoever you're staying with, if something happens, that there are ramifications and justice can be served. I mean, cosmetic surgery is just that. It is an elected surgery. So you're signing up for this, but there's so many things that could happen. And I don't want to scare you all in this episode, but I want to make sure that you are aware, that you do your research, not just what the girls or the dolls in the Facebook groups are saying, not just what the blogs are saying. You do your own research. Make sure. And then this is something else, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. Something that a lot of you don't know is that just because you choose Dr. Mask does not mean that Dr. Mask is going to perform your whole surgery. He might come in and put the drawings on your skin. He might start your surgery. He might begin the liposuction. He might come in at the end and actually do the shaping and the filling of your butt. But he is not doing your whole surgery. The physician's assistants are doing that, or the assistants are doing the majority of your surgery. So that's my little secret inside tip. I don't really think that it's a secret or that it's inside. I mean, if you realistically think about it, like how many girls are waiting to go into, how many dolls are waiting to go into surgery before you? How many dolls are waiting to go into surgery after you? How long is your surgery? You have to know. You have to know. And that's not to, there are private practices where the surgeons do perform the whole surgery. Well, it's not really an inside tip or secret. It's just that's something that I feel like a lot of people who are looking to get plastic surgery don't know, is that your surgeon, unless you're paying or going to a private practice, if you're going to one of these factories, 9 times out of 10, the surgeon that you pay for is not the surgeon that is going to complete your whole surgery. It's impossible. So peace, love, and blessings. If you like this content, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on, so that way you know when Mother has added a new episode to the channel. Thank you so much.